Hi everybody. Hi cupcakes. How are y'all? Um, I'm here today because I went by Quadir's page. If you don't know who he is, put in Tamaya. I think it's Timaya. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But he was addressing this Perez Hilton thing. Okay. I normally don't do little blogs like this, but um, the reason why I'm going to do this blog is because it's so similar to me. And I posted a video about this called "Looking In." If you haven't watched it, go under my videos on my page and look for "Looking In." But I saw Quadir's point of view, and I saw what Perez Hilton said. Um, Now, what's been going on basically is Perez Hilton, just to make it just really short or whatever, Perez Hilton got into an altercation with will.i.am's manager. Um, but the thing is, when it first started, Fergie came up to him and just addressed him, what is it basically that you have? Did I do, something wrong? Did I do things wrong to you? Whatever. And he was like, no, I'm giving you props on your album, that you did really well, and he just left it like that. But basically he saw will.i.am, and will.i.am came up to him and was just like, telling him, don't say anything bad about my band anymore, don't be blogging about my band anymore. And Perez was like, well, I'm gonna try, you know what I mean? So will.i.am kept saying it, and Perez kept saying, well, I'll try not to, whatever. Because you know how Perez is. Perez is very dramatic. He likes to talk about people, and that's just the way how he is. You know what I mean? Either you love it or you don't. You know what I mean? And, Perez goes on to explaining, how him and Fergie went back and they had the little altercations, and will.i.am came up to him or whatever, and was just like how Fergie came up to him and was just telling him a whole different scenario of what was being said and done, and all this other crazy shenanigan stuff. It's just really crazy. Like, you just have to watch it, but I will say this. I did not like the fact that from what Perez was saying, will.i.am's manager came up to him and assaulted him. But the thing is, he didn't really know who it was. Like, how can you say that that's his manager, and you got hit from behind? You know what I mean? And you got hit again and again and again. Like, you can't make an assumption like that unless you know or you see this person coming up to you face to face, or you somehow got some kind of consciousness to where you knew that it was his manager. Like, you can't falsely accuse somebody to do something if you don't know that it's them. Now, I'm not saying that will.i.am is right, or his manager, because they're not. His manager is not right for assaulting him if he did that. You know what I mean? Now, will.i.am, he, if it is true or whatever with the band situation, then will.i.am does have the right to say what he wants to say, but he does not. Him or his manager does not have the right to hit Perez, because Perez is still a person. You know what I mean? Yeah, Perez, you are a public icon, and people do come to, they do see you as a public figure, and they know that you are the type of person that will say all this nasty negative stuff, which goes on into what I'm about to say here. You cannot sit up here and tell somebody, oh, fuck you, will.i.am and all this or whatever, and then expect that stuff won't happen to you. You know what I mean? You can't sit up there and say something about somebody and then expect them or whoever it is not to say something bad to you. See, you can't do two wrongs. You know what I'm saying? You can't do wrong to somebody and don't expect it to come back on you, because you will reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that that you're not right for feeling the way how you feel, because I know how you feel. I did a video about it. I did my video about how I got assaulted. You know what I mean? And I did not like the fact how it was done to me. You know what I mean? And the policeman didn't do shit about it. So I do understand what you're going through. I really do. And I advocate that if anybody is going through something terrible, or they got assaulted or anything like that, gay bashed or whatever, you know what I mean, tell somebody, because it's not right. We are in this world right now where people are just doing all this negative stuff and people just don't care. You know what I mean? And it's just not right. You know what I mean? But back to Perez. You know, you can't be this queen of drama, and then, like you said, you don't want drama in your life. How you gonna not want it, but you dishing it out on other folks? You know what I mean? And then expect them to keep taking it. You know, humans are humans. That's why we are imperfect. We're not God. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this to sound all Christian like, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? There's only one person that's perfect in this world, and that is God himself. You know what I mean? Now, I don't like the fact that you got assaulted. It's not right. You know what I mean? I know exactly how you feel. You know what I mean? I know. I don't even know how many hits I got on my video for people, you know, to come to me and express their gratitude and love. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. You know what I mean? I love y'all to death. I don't condone violence. It's not right. I know exactly how you feel, Perez. It's not right. But you're not right for sitting up there trying to make it seem as if you're all angelic, when you're the one dishing all this negative stuff on people, and you are the queen of drama now. You can't expect for them to sit up there and to keep, you know, holding this back and not retaliating on you. You know what I mean? It's not right. You know what I mean? Like, you should just be more careful about how you say things to people. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what's in that person's mind. That person might be, they might be a con artist. They might say, oh, well, okay, I'm going to stay calm right now, but I'm going to set your behind up. And when you don't, you know, expect it, that's when I'm going to get you. You know what I mean? And it's not right. If it's true, it's not right. It's not right for his manager. If will.i.am's manager did that, it's not right. But, you know, then it comes to this part. When you call him Fergie, this Fergie Lee, or whatever it is that you called her. Fuck Fergie. What did she do to you? What did the other members do to you to make you want to retaliate on them? You know what I mean? They didn't do anything to you because you were addressing will.i.am. You know what I mean? You can't sit up there and say, well, you know, will.i.am, I'm addressing you, I'm going to get to you or whatever, and pull them in, pull the rest of the members in, but they ain't had nothing to do with it. When what you was expressing to everybody is that Fergie came up to you, coming to you saying, well, what did I do wrong? That lets me know that she's trying to figure out what did she do or what did she say to make you feel, you know, as if she did something wrong to you, so she can correct that. Now my thing is, what did she do to you to make you say fuck you Fergie Lee, or whatever you called her? You know what I mean? And for you to say I don't have anything else to do with the other members, I don't like Black Eyed Peas. What did they do to you? Did they punch you too? Because, you know what I mean, as you said it, you don't even know who punched you. You assuming that the manager punched you, you know, and it's like you're attacking these other members and you don't even know who did it to you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying that it's right that you got hit. It's not right. You know what I mean? I know how you feel. You know what I mean? I know. I don't condone violence. I don't even like it, period. You know what I mean? But you can't blame somebody else's, you know, situation or whatever because you feel like it's right to antagonize all the rest of the groups when it's really one person, if that. You know what I mean? So I just say, like, it's just not right. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that happened to you, Perez, because at the end of the day, you are still a human, whether people hate you or not. You know what I mean? I'm not dramatic. You know, I'm not the type of person to talk about other people's, because all my cupcakes know when you come to me, I'm coming to you for advice. You know, I'm giving y'all advice and I'm giving you stuff that I feel like will uplift you guys. You know what I mean? And Perez, if you say you are not drama, then start showing it. You know what I mean? Like, start advocating it. You can't sit up there and say that you don't want drama, but then you ain't pulling it out. You're not trying to put forth an effort to do that. You know what I mean? And like you said, you are the type of person to say whatever comes to your mind. So it is what it is. They just felt like, hey, you said this about me, so you didn't want to respect that, so bam, you got hit. You know what I mean? It's not right. I don't condone it. It's not right at all. But you know what I mean? I'm sorry that happened to you, and I do, you know, want to give my deepest apologies to you. But you just have to watch what you do and watch what you say. And don't, anybody who's going through the same situation, I advocate, do not condone violence. It's not right. If you're going through this, tell the policeman. You know, get involved. You know what I mean? Don't hold that stuff back because it will eat you up alive. You know what I mean? But with all that said or whatever, I'm about to go. Send me more topics or whatever. God bless you guys. Smooches.